Greetings, this is Kevin Jefferson, father of the Forex fam and followmytrades.com, here with Trade Theory on Tuesday, September 13th at 2:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the asset that I'm observing right now is Brent crude and WTI crude. This is Brent crude on the daily chart. And so just to kind of recap, when I mentioned a couple of videos ago about price moving higher and then the possibility of a whipsaw, the price did whipsaw, which means that the trend invalidated and price started moving lower. We had that pullback off of that low and then another continuation to the target that I mentioned, which was 87,235. So it literally bounced off of that target and then retraced. And so what I see now is the possibility for price to go ahead and continue higher with eyeing a target of around 99,646. And I would say, looking at the weekly chart, because what I would expect, the only way that I would really believe that this move that's about to happen north with price rising again, the only way I would believe that that would be a legit and sustainable upward movement would be if price moved above $100.81 per barrel based on Brent crude or per dollar. If the weekly price closes above 100.81, I would be more inclined to believe the price wanted to move higher. The other thing that would happen then is I had these targets on at a point to where if price had continued higher off of the second high up here that we discussed, if it had continued higher, I had these two targets, 111,176 and 122,427. But now that price has moved and shifted lower and gave us the alternative scenario, we have to reassess the target prices because the averages have shifted based on price shifting away as well. So you can't always go. I don't have any doubt that these targets will eventually be hit, but if you want to be more accurate, you have to adjust your mathematics on where you expect price to go. So right now it's looked like we're eyeing a bullish move on oil, but only maybe it could be a pullback and then a move lower. And if it moves lower, then we might be setting up for a 75.505 price movement over the course of several weeks. It wouldn't be just in one shot, but maybe over however many weeks. But if price does close back above here, like I say, to 111.81, then that would give me indication that price wants to go ahead and move higher. And then I would set some new targets. The same for WTI crude on the daily chart. Prices moved off of here and is showing some strength. It went straight through our target of 84.061 and pulled back through there. And I would expect price to move back up to around the $92.95 area, eyeing a weekly close above 93.897. So, okay, maybe I got that in reverse. So 93.897 is as high as I expected to go, and 92.950 would be the weekly close that I would need at a minimum to believe the price is really ready to go higher. And I would do the same thing on WTI crude, which I would adjust my upside targets because the averages have moved away from when I last assessed that. So if price does weaken, and say if this is a pullback, the rise in oil that should be happening over the next several days or the next week or so, let's say that is just a pullback within a downward trend, then I would maintain my eye on an eventual target of 59.513 for WTI crude at some point, maybe 6 months. Who knows how long it would take to get there, but I would eye that downside target. So we'll assess. I'm expecting, basically bottom line up front, I'm expecting price to rise over the coming days for oil, and then we'll assess how high it rises and where it ends the week to give ourselves a clue as to if oil is ready to continue rising higher or if it's just a blip on the screen and a move lower. So if you want to take information like this and build cash flow for yourself, join us at fmtrades.com. Click the DIY button to become a member of the Forex fam, where we help each other build cash flow so that we can get rid of jobs and time commitments that we don't want. And then if you're too busy already to do cash flow building on your own, we have the DFY option where we can actually do it on your behalf so that you can have more flexibility with your time and your schedule. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day and happy trading.